You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and be sure to smash that like button. This news is about to break. Candidly, it's something that I've known for a good while, but it was something that the parties involved were hoping to wait for another announcement. But this has now been sent out to employees of Our Lady of the Lake. As you all know, Our Lady of the Lake is a championship health partner of LSU Athletics. They're a great partner of ours here as well on After Further Review and 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and LouisianaSports.net. And Our Lady of the Lake has been in negotiations to be the naming rights sponsor of the new arena on LSU's campus. I will read this message. This comes from E.J. Kuiper, who is the president of the Franciscan Missionaries of Our Lady Health System. I'll read this part of it for you. This is a generational project for the Baton Rouge community and economy. Clinical care, economics, and social circumstances all contribute to the health and vibrancy of our region. While no formal agreement, this is important, while no formal agreement has been reached, we have been in discussions as potential anchor investor for this project. As LSU's championship healthcare partner and the healthcare leader in the capital region, we are always looking for ways to invest in our community in meaningful ways that will help stimulate economic growth and ultimately create healthier, more vibrant communities. He notes in this message, we hope to celebrate with a large planned announcement after the agreement was finalized and the LSU board gave final approval to the project. However, due to a public records request, the news leaked sooner than we would have preferred. We wanted you to hear it from us first. Again, this was a note to employees. We wanted you to hear it from us first. We'll have more details as things develop in the coming weeks. For over 100 years, we've supported the Gulf region beyond exceptional healthcare delivery in ways that make a significant difference in the communities we serve. This initiative is another example of that commitment, and we look forward to working together to make this exciting vision a reality. So I think that's awesome. And I think it further underscores how interwoven Our Lady of the Lake is and the Franciscan Missionaries of Our Lady Health System with LSU Athletics and the campus. And I understand for a lot of people, it may be sort of ambiguous about how it all relates. But as we have started this partnership with Our Lady of the Lake, I can tell you it has been so impressive learning about not only the vast scope of the FMOL health system, like Our Lady of the Lake in Baton Rouge, Our Lady of Lourdes. I mean, this is a multi-state health system with standalone hospitals, of course, the Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital in Baton Rouge, clinics, exceptional care in their investment, and it all roots from what the sisters of the Franciscan Missionaries of Our Lady have been rooted in throughout their entire existence. And it's so impressive. And there's things that I've learned that probably aren't appropriate for me to share here, and that's fine, but it's so validating of the incredible work and the charitable work that the sisters do. And so while, yes, of course, being partnered with a gigantic brand like LSU and LSU Athletics is so important for the growth of the health system and their ability to perform transcendent healthcare and research. No doubt, if you watch LSU athletic events on TV, you've seen the commercials about their groundbreaking sepsis research. I mean, that's all happening right here in Baton Rouge. It's amazing what the FMOL health system, and of course, the Our Lady of the Lake Regional Medical Center is doing for our city, our state, our region. But a giant part of that has been their relationship with LSU, caring for the student athletes, but also the students, and then all of the exceptional care that they provide in and around Baton Rouge. I mean, I've told you, my son is I'm struggling to find an appropriate word. I'm going to say it's wild, but I mean, when I was in high school, I used to volunteer at the Ronald McDonald Playroom at the Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital when it was on the third floor of the Regional Medical Center there on Essen in Baton Rouge. And early in my professional career, I was involved in a lot of fundraising efforts as the fundraising was happening for the standalone children's hospital. The Driving the Future campaign For several years, I emceed their gigantic OLOL Fiesta at the governor's mansion. And now, like, my son is cared for at that hospital. It's a full circle thing, which strikes me a lot of times. So I'm walking living proof of, and I know so many of you are as well, of the benefit that Our Lady of the Lake has been. And this isn't, by the way, this isn't a commercial. Like, I don't mean for this to come off that way. I hope you understand. It's a very sincere endorsement of what that care has meant for my family. I know for many of you as well, but the partnership with LSU has been massive. And so this announcement is I think is fantastic. It's also validation that a new arena is coming. And that's a question we've asked for some time now. Like, is it actually going to happen? Are they actually going to build a new arena? And there's been a bidding process, and we've heard a lot of the stories about developers and all the conversations that are going on to get that thing across the finish line. And I know it's been public out there that 28 was the target to have a new arena open for basketball, the 28 season. I have no idea, by the way, timelines, how that's affected by these ongoing conversations. I would tell you, I genuinely have no idea if that's affected or anything like that. But I think this is awesome because this is going to be the first time that the naming rights of a building, of an LSU athletic building, have been sold. And I think it's like what I've been told about what's being planned, not just for that arena, but the whole space around the arena involving healthcare facilities and other things on that property. It's going to be transformational for our community. And Our Lady of the Lake being the title sponsor, the naming rights sponsor of that venue, is a massive part of what pushes that through. So I understand how in the letter that E.J. Kuiper sent to Our Lady of the Lake employees, making them aware before the news broke, there's maybe a hint of disappointment in that the news broke before they were ready. The news leaked before they were ready for it to. But I still think it's something that we should all celebrate roundly, like a rousing celebration. Because, I mean, if you just care about LSU athletics, the PMAC is old. It's the worst venue. I mean, the PMAC and Coleman Coliseum, but Bama's renovating Coleman, are the two oldest, worst venues in the SEC. And so you're going to have a beautiful new arena for the basketball teams. And I would presume maybe gymnastics and other sports will move over there. I know the conversations have been that, the PMAC will remain in use for some sports, like maybe volleyball. There'll be others, maybe practice facility, mixed-use coach's office, multi-purpose facility. But it'll be a centerpiece that you can show off in the way that you can show off the new box. Like, as much as the old box had so much charm, the old box was a dump. It was a 50-year-old stadium, like with porta potties in the outfield. Again, it had charm, but the program deserved an upgrade, something that was a showpiece, and you have that now. And you can recruit to it and use it for so many wonderful things and to attract other events. And this venue is going to be the same thing. But for something like that to happen, you have to have a sponsor willing to step up and be a naming rights sponsor. And Our Lady of the Lake clearly is deep in negotiations to do that. Again, nothing's final until there's board approval, but the story apparently is leaked. And so leadership at Our Lady of the Lake has let all of their employees know that this news is coming. And we were fortunate enough to get that information here as well, which I'm happy to share with you. And I got the okay to share it. But I don't think it's something that should be looked at any other way than a gigantic positive for what that means for LSU athletics, what it means for the LSU campus, for the city of Baton Rouge, for our entire community to have that type of facility, not just the arena, but everything that's going to be built around the new arena, as something that's going to be transformative for our communities. So here, I think it's a great thing. So I don't. So I think maybe Muse asked me in the break when we were talking about, like, do we know what, or maybe what it's going to be called? I don't know, like, what the exact name will be. It's just that Our Lady of the Lake. Apparently, in some renderings, there are signs that say Our Lady of the Lake Arena. And it's some of what I've seen is phenomenal. It's awesome. I mean, it's what you would think if you're going to build this multi-use facility and over there, near where the box is, that part of campus. like across the street where the golf course is. I mean, it's going to be awesome when it's complete. It's still a ways to go to get there, but apparently what's on the signage is Our Lady of the Lake Arena. Again, I don't know if that's going to be I don't know if that's going to be the formal name of it or what, but Our Lady of the Lake has apparently been deep in discussions for the naming rights of the new basketball arena, which I think is awesome. So when you need healthcare, go to Our Lady of the Lake. I mean, look how deeply supportive they are of everything LSU, the school, the university, and LSU Athletics. I love that. They've been a great partner of ours. So that's what happened there at the end of last. So you can understand why when we were talking about Kelly Clarkson, what would breakaway and My Life Would Suck Without You, when I was like, hang on.
Yeah, no, for sure. Makes sense.
I need to address this here in the moment. So, hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.